Are you struggling to improve your English fluency? Do you want to speak English fluently or confidently? Hello, this is Neha and I'm here to help. In this video, I'm just going to talk about why you don't feel confident when it comes to speak in front of people or speak in front of group. Why? Even you already know that you are good at speaking. You can speak. Everything already prepared in your head. But when it comes to speaking, when it your turn, you feel freeze. You are like, no, I cannot do that. So what is the reason behind that? And after that, this video is just going to divide into two parts. In the first page, I will share 4 5 tips and tricks that if you follow them, you will feel confident naturally. And in the second phase of the video, I will tell you 4 5 tips and tricks. If you are just going to follow them, you can talk to anyone, anywhere. Okay, anyone or anywhere with confidence. You don't have to worry if whether it is an informal situation or formal situation. You don't have to worry. What you have to do, just try to use those tips and tricks what I'm just going to share in this video, so that you can get benefit, and you will see that your confidence just start like boost up, or you will see that you will see huge difference in your confidence within like a month if you start following those tips and tricks. So first of all, let me tell you what is the reason behind that, why you don't feel confident when it comes to speak in English in front of people. Although when it comes to like informal, in an informal situation, like you are talking to your friend, so when you don't have to worry about that one, you are not feeling like a lack of confidence. No, it's not going to happen. But when it comes to in a formal situation, you feel stuck, you feel freeze. Okay, so what is the reason behind that? So the reason behind that is fear of judgment. When we feel that, suppose fear of judgment bring two things together. And two things, what is that? First one is fear of making mistakes, and next one is nervousness. So when you feel that people can judge me if I make a mistake, and if I say something wrong, then people are just going to remember me forever. But you have to understand that nobody has much time. They are busy in their lives. They have their own problems, their own lives. So why they are just going to notice you? Although they are not going to remember anymore. If they are talking to you today, they are just going to forget you tomorrow. That's all. They are not going to remember your mistakes, whatever you are making mistakes in between. It's alright. If you are fumbling, it's alright. You don't have to worry. You have to tell yourself it's all right if I'm just going to make mistake, because it's a beautiful part of learning new things. It's a beautiful part of process when it comes to learning a new thing, or when it comes to do some new things in your life, so that you can get benefit of the tips and tricks. So first of all, you have to make a mindset, shift your mindset that it's all right. Nobody is just going to judge you, because people don't have much time so that they can judge you. No, they doesn't have time, so why they are just going to judge you? You have to remember that. Now let me tell you the 4 5 tips so that you can feel confident naturally. But with practice, you have to practice, because confidence comes with practice. If you are thinking I'm just going to know tips and tricks but I'm not going to follow them, then it's not going to useful for you. It's not going to do anything. So that's why you have to remember whatever I'm just going to tell you, you have to use those tips and tricks. So the first thing is practice speaking every day. When you start practicing, then you will see that your confidence is just going to increasing over the time. But you have to practice. If you are at the beginner level, you can start with 1 minute, but if you are at the intermediate level, you can increase the time and you can start with like the 5 or 10 minutes. With time, you gradually you can increase timing. If you are at the beginner level, you have already started like with the 1 minute. Now you can, with the time, like the within 1 month, you start increasing your time. But gradually you have to increase your time. At first, just start with 1 or 2 minute, or when it comes to like the 5 or 10 minutes, when it comes to like if you are at the intermediate level. Next thing is you have to keep remember, that is make simple sentences. You don't have to worry that if you are thinking, I'm just going to use difficult vocabulary or the sentences or when it comes to phrases, idioms. So it will make you feel humble in between if you didn't practice yet. That's why you have to understand that I'm just going to use simple sentences. So, what is the motive behind that? That you want to express your thought, you want to talk to people. That's all, right? So, you don't have to impress them by using the difficult vocabulary or the phrases. You have to use simple sentences so that people can understand you and they can feel like they're comfortable with you. They are just going to interested in you and they are just going to listen to you. And what you want? That's all right. And that's why you have to remember just make simple sentences. Next one, you have to keep in mind use your body language and expression. So suppose if you are talking to someone and you are talking like a robot, not a human being, you have to remember like you are a human being. So just try to use your expression, your feelings when you say something. Just try to engage in that one. Engage us in that particular conversation and just try to use your body language. Even you can talk to yourself in the mirror and you will see that how you use your body language, and you will see that it's just going to feel like comfortable or not, it's just going to good or not. You can make a decision, a wise decision at that time. Next thing that you have to remember, focus on fluency, not on grammar. I know there are a lot of people who are just going to think that if I make mistakes, fear of judgment, I've already told you at the beginning. But now you have to remember that focus on fluency. Fluency simply means that you are not going to thinking before speaking too much and you are not doing that. You start like, okay, I'm just going to speak smoothly. I'm just going to make a flow. Whatever I'm saying, I'm just going to like make people understand so that whatever I want to tell them, they can understand me easily. That's why you have to understand that fluency matters, not grammar. All right, if you are just going to make mistake, it's all right, because making mistakes is a beautiful thing. That is simply mean when you make a mistake, it simply mean you learn something new things. You learn some new things, and that matters the most here. You don't have to focus on perfection. Just focus on progress. And you will see that when you are just going to focus on fluency, you have to just speak smoothly. In between, if you made a mistake and you realize that, it's all right. Just go ahead. Just speak smoothly. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't think that people are just going to remember that, because they don't have time. Why they are just going to remember you? Why they are just going to remember your mistakes? They don't have time. They are busy in their own life. That's why you don't have to think about them. Or are you free that you are just going to think all the time about them? They are just going to judge you or something like that. That's why you have to keep remember that one. And the fifth technique is slow down and take a deep breath. Whenever you feel like you feel lack of confidence inside you, just try to slow down. Just try to take a deep breath so that you can understand that it's just going to relax you and it will boost your confidence immediately. And you will see that. That's why you have to understand it's just going to help you. So, whenever you don't feel confident inside you, just try to take a deep breath. Just try to relax at that time if you are talking to someone. In the second phase of this video, now I'm just going to tell you how you can feel confident anywhere, if whether it's an informal situation or if it's a formal situation, you don't have to worry. Okay, now first tip is ask direct and simple questions. It simply means, suppose if you are at the metro station and you want to ask someone, you want to ask something, you don't know about that. Now you can ask someone, okay, but you please don't make complicated sentences. Please don't make long sentences. If you want to ask where is the train station, simply go and ask where is the train station. That's all. Don't make sentences more complicated. Don't make like I'm just going to feel like formal or I'm just going to talk like the you start making long sentences, and now you are remembering them in your head. So when you will start talking to them, you will feel stuck and you will feel fumble in between. That's why you don't have to worry. It's all right. Whatever you want to ask, just simple. Go and ask direct and the simple question. That's all. And the second thing is, if you didn't get what they are talking about, just simply ask for, like, could you please repeat? Could you please repeat that? Just simply ask them. They will speak slowly, they will understand, and people love help. So you don't have to worry. If you didn't get what they are talking, just simple ask them. Come again. You can say in an informal situation, if you want to say that, could you please repeat that? So simply say, come again. Okay, if you are in an informal situation. And the next thing that you have to keep remember, that is, if you are in a group and you are engaging in a conversation, then you have to keep remember that if people are talking about something, then you have to listen to them. First listen to them. Now it's time that you can add your own thoughts, what you think about that particular things or about that particular topic they are talking. So you have to keep remember, please listen to people first, and after that, in between, you can add your thoughts. It will boost your confidence. It will show that you are a wise person. You already know. You have like the manners. You already know, like, you have to listen to people first, and after that, you can add your thoughts. And the next thing is, if you are going talk in a formal situation, you are already aware of that, then you have to prepare yourself for that situation in advance. It's crucial. And it's crucial because suppose if you didn't prepare, so you will fumble, you will feel lack of confidence, and it's automatically thing. Because I have already told you, confidence comes with practice. So if you didn't prepare your head enough to talk, to speak in front of people in a group in a formal situation, then you will definitely going to feel lack of confidence inside you. So you have to understand, it's all right, I'm just going to prepare in advance. If you are already aware of, okay, these are the topics I have to talk, so you have to prepare those topics for that situation. Okay, these are the possibilities that we can talk about these topics. You have to prepare yourself 90 or 100%, so that you are just going to automatically feel confident. And the final one is speak slowly and when it comes to clearly. Okay, so when you will speak slowly or clearly, it will boost your confidence automatically, because people will show interest in you, and you will see that, you will feel that people are just going to listen to you, because they are going to understand you. You are making simple sentences, you are speaking clearly and slowly, and your motive is to make them understand. That's all. So don't make complicated sentences, just speak slowly and clearly, and it will boost your confidence. Bye bye.